Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Summer Dreamathon 2022. I'm your host, Adrian VG. I want to do a quick shout out. I neglected to do so last run, but want to give a shout out to while I was briefly gone for Song, who jumped in to do some commentary, or rather, do some hosting. So, shout outs to Song for helping us out while I was away due to unfortunate tech issues. And now, after that great run by Tigerian, we have Chubbus here running Ghouls and Ghosts, any percent 2 loops, along with Shintalk with some commentary for flavor.
Howdy, howdy,
Howdy.
So this is well, not what you're supposed to do, but it's always a funny way to open a marathon run. It's a weird ladder glitch that exists. But yeah, if you're not familiar with this game, it's pretty difficult. Got lots of RNG. It has what I'd call mostly well done RNG, for especially for speedrunning purposes, where that if you're good enough, it doesn't really waste time. There are a lot of exceptions to that, but I'll just get started here. Give a countdown in 3, 2, 1, and Prin immediately gets shot and dies at the start of the game, so that's sad. But we gotta save her.
Yeah, and Arthur's the main guy to do it. So like the main movement in this game is you're jumping because you move a little bit faster when you're jumping and allows you to get ahead of certain cycles as well. Like if you were just to walk around, you'd probably hit some of those guillotines.
Yeah, it does help you avoid certain spawns and things more than it actually helps speed for the most part, but it does definitely adds up. But it also puts you in a weird predicament. Oh gosh, did I mess this up? Okay, we're good.
Nope, you got it. So when you get hit, you get knocked back, and you can use that to get up to upper levels more quickly. And then you can just use your iframes to get past some spawned enemies that are there to stop you.
Well,
that's unfortunate, but hey, we're going to talk about the checkpoint system. When you die, you checkpoint to the middle of the stage. In the Japanese version, in the US release, they changed it so that you spawn right before the boss, which is makes the game easier, but it can also work against you. Like, say, if you have a weapon that is unfavorable for that boss. But the Japanese version is what usually people run on because it's the more balanced version of the game. But yeah, we got Shielder here. He just is a dual hand type of thing. That's also like a dragon lizard creature.
Yep. He doesn't like to wear his head on his head, but that's cool.
Well, lots of little differences. In the Genesis version, your hitbox is either wider or it's a bit more forward, if I recall.
Yeah, mostly not your hitbox, but the hitboxes of enemies are weirdly scaled.
Right, that's what it is.
But yeah, this game also has a dynamic difficulty where the longer you're alive, the higher the rank gets, and that affects specific enemies, how quickly they attack, and how quickly they move, and how quickly they spawn, which is what makes Loop 2 so scary in a lot of spots. Let's see if I can kill this armor here. I'm gonna...
Nice.
He might be a butthead here.
So yeah, the armor just keeps following you to the end of the stage, and if you don't, but sometimes you can despawn him if he doesn't move in ways that follows you.
There are a couple bosses that are completely deterministic, and this is one of them. You completely have control over how he moves. Cerberus is that way. A lot of the other bosses are really, really random, including Shielder, the first boss. But that's not why I died. I accidentally just didn't jump left like a silly. But
yeah.
The game has 7 different weapons, and contrary to what a lot of people say, this game actually they're pretty good weapons. It's just a lot of them have a really high learning curve on how to use them in all situations. But the lance is a really good starting weapon, and I'm gonna stay on the lance unless I can get the dagger, and that's just because some of the weapons are good in certain spots, but like for example, the discus here is really good until you get to Ohm, and it has a really fat hitbox. Oh gosh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And so this game is like the original Mario Brothers game, where if you get hit once, you just go down to your base form. So you can get gold armor in this game, which adds magic to your weapon. And if you charge it, then you get a special effect depending on the weapon you have equipped. And if you get hit, of course, you just go back to Strawberry Underwear Arthur. Ooh. So like this stage is like where the main difference between the Genesis and the arcade version is as well. In the Genesis version, there's a zip you can do, but you can't open more than 2 chests, I believe, before the zip. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Yep.
Whereas in the arcade version, you can open up as many chests as you want because there's no zip to save you some time.
And normally that's good for being able to farm the, oh gosh. Okay. Normally that's good for being able to farm the dagger, but I wasn't very fortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and try to farm it here. And that involves opening that first chest is never helpful. The second chest is going to be gold armor, and then the third, well, that's annoying.
Unfortunate.
Is not helpful. So we'll just try to continue along here, and most likely there's going to be a death, because getting past this without... okay, maybe I can get through here, let's see.
Yeah. So, to talk about chest spawning a little bit, there's a lot of chests in this game that are hidden unless you move a certain way. And you need to spawn chests in a certain way, otherwise you get enemies, and you get an enemy like wizard in the chest that tries to transform you into an animal or an old man.
Oh, whoops. I should have spawned. Tried for the dagger one more time, but oh well, it's all good.
Yeah. So sometimes you'll see Chubbus spawn specific chests, or jump certain ways to spawn chests but not open them because they're usually going to be traps.
Yeah, it's broken down by checkpoint, and so the third chest is always going to be a weapon. Oh gosh, Home is being a butt.
Yeah. So this is an interesting boss. This is the only boss in the game where you can't use a sword to kill it. The sword is the only melee weapon, and it does 2 points of damage instead of 1, but the catch is that it's melee, so with this boss you can't actually reach the hit points with the sword. And if you have a sword going in that fight, you have to take a death and try to spawn another weapon.
I'll mess that up, that quick kill, which messes up the whole thing, because basically, and you need a whole extra chest to be able to get a weapon. So it's kind of awkward. I probably should have just taken a death, but we'll see if I can make this work.
So you just there's the sword.
Yeah, there is the sword. That's the one weapon I really don't want, basically.
Right. So do you defeat those armors just so that they're not following you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mostly because oh wow, I'm
That's
surprised.
unfortunate.
I don't know why that the puke blocked the
Yeah, that was odd.
I didn't think that would happen that way.
Yeah, so he was trying to do a damage boost there to jump up the floor.
The bone dragon trying to kiss me. Okay. Well, this is about what I'd expect from a thumb run. So this is a little rough. The good news is the lance is actually a pretty good weapon, which is why I'm trying to stay with it here. It's not as good as the dagger, and that's mostly because the dagger can have one extra projectile on screen. But the lance magic is actually pretty useful, as you can see here in one shots. A lot of things in this game do, if you have overlapping hitboxes of magic, can do per frame damage, which is really helpful. Oh my, this is oh my. This just doesn't want to give me anything good. I think I've gotten Firewater like 4 times.
Yeah, sometimes this game can just be feast or famine, where you're just gonna not get the drops you want at all.
Yeah, this is pretty bad because, let's see, maybe I'll get something here. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Just points.
Yeah, I want to have the magic. You can one-shot Bub here, but I got hit, so that's not gonna happen. And hopefully
Yeah.
I don't die to him. Oh, okay. Well.
So, oh yeah. Oh, dang. One
Yeah, I
benefit of
should've
gold
tried to stay
armor
there.
is that is it only for the psycho cannon that it does something different for your weapons?
Wait, say it again?
For like gold armor, is it only the psycho cannon that it does that affects your weapons?
Well, having the gold armor allows you to use magic for the other weapons, but the Psycho Cannon doesn't have magic, so it just does alter it in the sense that it makes it go further and it pierces projectiles, which is, as you can imagine, pretty good.
Yeah. So that makes the psycho cannon really good, but you can't get that until loop 2.
Okay, let's just give me a weapon, please. Yay!
Yeah, I got the dagger. So the dagger's magic creates an after image of you where it also shoots out what you do and just at a delayed rate, and you can just really stack the damage because there's just no iframes.
It's interesting that it like has a delay on the inputs that, oh my, that is
Wow.
quite brutal.
Some really aggressive movement.
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh no, okay. Oh, I thought I could get under that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well then, this is not looking good. This is like the worst checkpoint to die at too. It just takes so long to get back.
Yeah, this is definitely a rough checkpoint to die at. It definitely stalls me a lot whenever I go through this game, is Ghouls'n, just dying to him. But you have the dagger this time, so that helps a lot.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
But yeah, I will say that like the level design of this game is really masterful for like trolling, for like doing things to troll you while still being a good challenge. Like having that shielder head right near the end of that ladder is just so mean.
Yeah, and the goblins dropping stuff.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just drop weapons on top of you, and you're just like, well, there goes the weapon I had. But one neat thing is that you can never get the same weapon twice.
Jeez.
Once you have a weapon, you won't see that weapon drop until you change your weapon.
I don't even know if it's safe to stay. Okay. Jeez.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
was a
Beelzebub
really rough
isn't that
one.
bad. You just sometimes you can get patterns that really work against you.
Yeah, I misplayed that. I thought I could fit underneath that shot on the second time there.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you would have been able to too.
So now hopefully the bad things are behind us.
Yeah.
The weird thing about this is because of the rank, you take an intentional death at the end of the second to last checkpoint there, so that the worm doesn't spawn at the end of this level. Oh gosh, I don't want to do that,
Like,
Joe.
Yeah, so like the first time through, it's like a dream or something, and you have to go through it again.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I honestly don't.
I know in one of them it was a dream, but I can't remember if that was this one or a different one.
I jumped too far there. But because of the way the rank is, it may actually be too high, and the worm may spawn, messing up the damage boost. Then we'll see if that actually happens. I don't know. Okay, we're good.
Very nice. Yeah, there's these worms that come out of the ground, and they're gonna be pretty obnoxious to deal with.
Yeah, most of everything is the same in Loop 2, but there are some changes.
Yeah. Yeah, Loop 2 is, yeah, like you said, is mostly more of Loop 1.
The difference being you're like you get to max rank a lot quicker. But because I died so much, it's honestly kind of like a Loop 1 run again.
Yeah,
until
now.
it gets back up. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get back up. Let's see how Oh,
Oh.
I messed that up.
Unfortunate. So yeah, you have different patterns for the turtle's attacks.
Yeah, this is one of the main differences. Okay. No!
Oh man, got a sword.
Alright, here we go.
So
Let's
the
do
sword,
this.
it does the most damage of any weapon, but it's the most difficult weapon to do well with because your range is really short.
Yeah, I should have just not picked that up, but you know, it's the hardest part of the game to avoid a pickup because you're like on an incline. But I mean, I still shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but there's still a chance to get another one, and then in stage
Wow.
3, wow, he's gonna get the Psycho Cannon. Which,
No, I won't
no?
actually. No.
Okay,
This is way too risky
Gotcha.
to do that.
gotcha.
For runs,
But
I
in-
would, but
Yeah. In order to get the Psycho Cannon, you need the gold armor, and then I believe it's only specific points in the stages where the angel will give it to you, right?
No, it's anywhere, but in most
Okay.
places you don't stand still enough where it would be worth it to just wait for it to be given to you.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
I really should just take a death. I should have taken a death there, but you know, I'm dumb. And I'm gonna try try for the naked sword kill. I don't know.
This is exciting.
This is probably not gonna work, and I apologize in advance.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, you're working with a stack deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, the sword is really strong, but you just have such a limited range that it makes it very dangerous to use.
In that fight specifically too, you kind of have like a recovery. Okay, I'm just gonna get that because that's still better.
Yeah. Yeah, fire water is a really tough weapon to use, but it's easier than the sword.
So actually, oh whoops,
Ooh.
yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
So now he's just doing everything he can to farm for a different weapon. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
I didn't even see that projectile. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh no, this is really big. I apologize.
No, you're just giving me accurate Ghoul's experience.
So being naked is actually better because otherwise on Loop 2 this will be not a weapon. It'll be the Psycho Cannon because you'll be in... Oh, okay. Alright, so have the lance. We're back to square one. Which is better.
Not a bad place to be.
Better than a lot of situations. Oh my. I don't even know if I can be underestimated anymore, yeah, but I'll
Hey,
try.
you're doing just fine. But yeah, with the way this game works, if you don't have the Psycho Cannon at the end of Loop 2 after defeating Beelzebub, it just restarts the stage until you get it.
Yeah. That'd be funny
So it's
to maybe
like-
start the whole loop over.
Oh, I know. That's what I first thought when I first was going through the game. No, not the axe. I wanted you to get the axe.
Oh, dude, you don't.
I know. Nori says you're underestimating his heart.
Thank you, Nori.
So yeah, that jump there that you just did is a really, really tight jump. If you jump into if the mouth touches you at all, it kills you. Or it deals damage to you, but considering he's currently in his
Yeah.
strawberry underwear, it'll kill him.
Pretty much in that stage, if you get hit, you're gonna fall and die, so it doesn't...
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I should... I'm just gonna keep the lance here, because Psycho
It's
Cannon
good.
is really hard on the own.
Really?
Yeah, it's the hardest fight in the game for sure, which is why I'm not doing it in the marathon.
Gotcha. The Psycho Cannon, that's right. The Psycho Cannon is like has like a little bit of a forward movement to it when you shoot it downwards, right? Or like where it's like shoots to the side of you rather than right below you.
No, well, the thing about the Psycho Cannon that's hard is it's a proximity-based weapon, so the further away from you it is, it does less damage, and it also, okay,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it
Learned
does,
something new.
and it also just dissipates. Oh man, that's so annoying. That was really unlucky with the worm there.
Yeah. That was really unfortunate.
But with the Psycho Cannon, it barely reaches the heart.
Oh, okay.
And so you have to have like really, really well spaced shots. And the way that Ohm works is, if you're not like firing in a rhythmic way, these hearts recede and you lose that cycle. And doing that with a Psycho Cannon is pretty difficult, while also while also dealing that damage.
Scared me.
Well,
Oh.
I got a little spammy.
Yeah. Fortunately, this game's pretty cool with you feeding credits.
Yeah, this is one of those. Gosh, I was home free. I just got a little spammy there. And the reason why that's bad is because there can only be 2 lances on screen. Normally,
Yeah.
I don't even think about that because I have the dagger there, but I didn't have the dagger there, so there was not a 3rd dagger to fire.
Yeah, I totally get that. You get in the rhythm of it being a certain way.
Yeah. Alright, let's not make that same mistake again.
I think you'll be fine this time.
Hooray!
Much better, yep.
Alright, so now we want to get the Psycho Cannon. And I'm gonna get the gold armor and try to dispatch these armors.
Yeah, these armors are real jerks. They have really mean movement patterns, and they just love to avoid you. There we go. Now we have the Psycho Cannon.
Alright, here we go. Playing the game.
It's a great weapon, but it definitely has its quirks.
We're way overestimating. I'm not going to try the old man zip. I apologize.
I was thinking about that too.
There is a glitch you can do. The game's ejection code, if you like, you're somehow in a wall, it goes upward, which is generally not useful, unfortunately. But that is a spot where it could be barely useful. It does require a difficult thing, and also when you do that, it makes it impossible to get back into the gold armor, which hurts the consistency, of which I haven't shown much of the run, so I'm not going to test that too much.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Isn't there like a gold armor you can spawn in this area?
Yeah, but if you start naked, you would have to get the...
Oh, right, yeah, that's right, because you'd be... Gotcha.
There wouldn't be a way to do it if you go into this checkpoint naked, I don't think. But see, this is you generally pretty safe fight if I don't do that.
It's all good.
Oh no. Oh no. This is the one thing I didn't want to happen.
No.
Alright. Yeah, I was dumb. I shouldn't have stayed underneath, but he was high up. It wasn't guaranteed that he would have like come down for me to be able to get shots on him.
Yeah, you took a chance and it didn't pay off, but at least you have
Sure
another
didn't.
opportunity.
Ouchie.
Yeah, good
Again.
old Beelzebub.
Oh, that somehow didn't eat that projectile. I don't know why. Sometimes with angled projectiles it doesn't. So now I'm in a bad spot once again because I'm not able to eat the projectiles of Bub, so I'm gonna have to go for the damage boost if I can
Heck
get
yeah.
there.
And show off the cool stuff. Woo!
Nope, didn't get it. And he was really mean. It's really hard to bait him sometimes, depending on the pattern he wants to go to there. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate.
I accidentally pressed B and it undid the credits.
Oh no.
Okay, that was truly the one thing I didn't want to happen. So yeah, there's literally nothing I can do.
That's unfortunate.
Whoops. Okay, well, that's my time. Thanks for watching. If you ever want to run this game, just take that as what not to do.
A cautionary tale.
Hey, listen, that game is the definition of tough as nails, and you did a great job. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, you did
Those are the best of us.
fantastic.
Let's see, we can do it. Here we go. Let's go.
Hey, you get to show the ending.
I can't. This is too funny. I'm so sorry. Yay, Tom!
GG.
Here we go, GG.
Whoops. Okay, well, all jokes aside, I didn't get the greatest luck, but I also didn't play great, so whoops. But
You did fantastic in
stuff,
my heart.
stuff happens.
Mhm.
In my heart, you did fantastic.
Well, thanks for watching, y'all.
Hey, thank you so much, Chubbus, for Ghouls and Ghosts. Tough as nails still. Great run. Happens to the best of us. And of course, thanks Shentog for some co-commentary. And up next on the Summer Dreamathon 2022, we have Garlips running with Casper Scare School on the PlayStation 2. Stay tuned.